Yo, what's up, guys? It's Lux, and today I welcome you to another episode of Grinding Back to Top 200. So, what I decided to do is to switch decks from one episode to another. So, this time I actually went with Chainburn, but not any Chainburn decks. I played a small swing strategy with the Machina package, and I was also trying a little tech. I don't know if people were on it on the Chainburn because I didn't watch much videos on the deck, but yeah, I'm very liking the Injection Fairy Lily just because people tend to side out all the battle trap cards like Mirror Force and stuff, and you can just when they leave like a recruiter in attack position, you can you just trample over with Injection Fairy Lily to do some nice quick damage and make my life easier with the trap cards, the burn trap cards. So yeah, um, I think it'll come into play in some of the matchups. So again, I went 4-0, but I was playing against pretty, let's say, inexperienced players. So that's all there is to it. So let's check the draw records. I prepared the matchup already. Yeah, so it started with this guy, this Buidelo. I think this is the one. So yeah, let's just hop in and see for the first match. So um, did I won? No, I lost the rock paper scissors. Okay, so it starts. You see, there are only 14 cards in the extra deck, and it's actually a Monarch deck, which is probably the best matchup of um, of Chainburn. So here. I already have a nice setup, but I'm kinda liking draws, and I would like to top decks the chaining 4 cards, like the Chain Strike or the Accumulated Fortune, to just refill my hand. And since I know he's a Monarch player, and he doesn't apply a lot of pressure as long as I don't put anything on the board to get a Razor Lock or banished by Caius. The only Monarchs that matters is Testalos, but at this point we don't know if he plays it. So I just take the damage from Swap Frog and just accumulate cards to make a bigger chaining. So yeah, I set everything. He goes for Swap Frog, is fine. I take it 1,000 again, doesn't matter. You bounce it back. Yeah, again, I don't do anything, but here, so we saw he's playing Testalos, and he snipes one of the Battle Fader. I have two, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, that's the only Monarchs that matters, so lucky for him, he found it. But yeah, so I let it happen. He keeps on banishing it, but I have to explain to him that Feather only gets banished when he's special summon, not when he's sent to grave. So here, I just go for a Jama Trio. It's pretty good because he can tribute the tokens, and here, so I let him go, and yeah, I just build a big chain link. So yeah, so he's only at 3,000. I mean 3,300. He bounced the Destalos, which sucks for next turn, but it's fine. It's fine. Like he's not dealing any damage here. And yeah, I thought it's reckless. So now I can fill up my hands back again. So I guess yeah, he goes for Testalos. It's time to second Battle Fader, which is fine. I think I take the hit. Yeah. Then I set the dimension wall, activate it, and now I think I just go for the draws and just yeah, I just need to take one card that deals damage and that's it. So yeah, Lava Golem makes it. So we're going to game number 2, and here I selecting smoke. What do you say, like smoke sack deck, smoke string sack deck, the Machina engine. I play into a Tribune Frog, so I set a bunch of cards. It goes for Vanity's Fiend, which is fine. But here, it's here where the Injection Fairy Lily comes in play because it just clears the Vanity's Fiend and not the Machina Fortress are open. But she has the enemy controller once. So yeah, I drew 5. But then he has a second enemy controller. And then he has the Caius. So yeah, that's just game. But we're going to game number 3. And this time I start, and it's very important. And you see start taking the Jinzo, which is pretty good. So he goes for heavy storm, so I can just build a gigantic chain link. Wait, 8. No, I think he didn't take the right amount of damage, but I guess I'm gonna correct it. Yeah, so I just draw a bunch of cards. Here I can just you just go for substitutes and swap for. I don't know why he didn't want to do dupe lock, because you can tribute tokens for tribute effects. You just can't tribute them for normal summoning. I mean tribute summoning. But yeah, so you just attack with a swap frog, which is fine. And then here I can go for fortress, ingestion favorability. So again, this card coming in play. So dealing like 2400 life points. So that's pretty big. It goes for the Kais. So I can go Ceasefire plus Machina Fortress, and I can snap the Jinzo. So here, I don't know why. Yeah, he kinda had to go for the Kais. So it takes, yeah, 1500. Then he attack over Lily. I can just pay again. This some more, and yeah, like just like this, the Lily already deal 3400 damage. So yeah, when I stop decking Dimensional Wall, which doesn't do much, but it's very low. So now all I can do is yeah, try to top deck something. I set everything. He gets the Treatment Frog, which is fine. Then he goes for Raiza. I have to remind him that the Raiza is in attack position. You can't special summon it in defense position. So yeah, he just goes for Pot of Avarice, which doesn't really matter because he just normal summon it again already. I mean. Then he goes for 1/1. Yeah, again, he could go for dupe lock. Whatever I summon is fine. I can just Dimension Wall, and yeah, that's just game. So yeah, he left the game. So yeah, that's it against the Monarch decks. The second match, let's see. I won Rock Paper Scissors, so that's pretty good. And I opened the Accumulated Fortune, which is pretty good. So I can just build a gigantic chain link. He's playing some cool zombie list with the zombie war, but I just go for the big chain link, draw a bunch of cards. He goes for Future Fusion, which is fine. He also made Nicking Foolish. So I try to go for the Necro Valley. Cyber Valley. So for people who don't know the card, just a Confit is just a level 1 that you can special summon if you don't control any monsters, and you only run it to make Cyber Valley +2. It's like the Battle Fader interaction with Cyber Valley. But also, and you're gonna see how it works. So no spoilers. So yeah, he chained compulsory and bounce back the Cyber Valley in my hand, which is fine. So just a Confit stay on the field. And the misplay, this player will not play around just a Confit. And actually this card, during the end phase of my opponent, if it's still face up, it gets back to my hand, and then I bounce one monster from my opponent field to the hand. So it's a nice way to bounce synchro monsters if you have Waboku or Threatening Roar, which I do, and it will just play into it and go for some synchro plays. So it goes for synchro plays. So I think I go for Ceasefire. Get some nice value. It goes for Bryonak. Yeah, I can just go for Roar, and during the end phase I can just bounce Bryonak with just a Confit, and next turn I can go for the Cyber Valley play again, and now I have everything with the Chain Strike, so I'm feeling pretty confident. He has the Elementary Hero Gaia, which is fine, then I go Dimension Wall on the Goe Guardian. And here, when he passes his turn, I can just go, big chain link, and yeah. I was thinking Sudden Judgment, but it doesn't really matter. Also, he just set the card this turn, so it doesn't work. So we're going to game number 2. And this time I open the Breaker. Attack goes through. Yeah, again, I think these compulsory plays are very bad, because I just get the value of Breaker anyways, but just one turn later. And you can try and hit a good card with the Tornado. It's a 1 chance out of 4, but yeah. So it's time the Accumulated Fortune, so pretty good for him. So I just go for Diva to special summon another Diva, which is very weak. So now I can just go Breaker, get the value on the nice bluff, Book of Life bluff. It's fine, but yeah, I just clear the. I mean, the Breaker, I get the value, I deal 1400 damage, I clear 1 Diva, I clear 1 Book of Life. I mean, it's already a very valuable card. You can go for Future Fusion, doesn't matter. And here, the only card I would sack would be Thought Ruler, because it's playing around the Magical Cylinder. But yeah, I don't know why he goes for Stardust, which doesn't matter, so I can just use the Magic Cylinder. He goes for Zombie World, which is fine. So yeah, just draw a bunch of cards. I found the Morphing Jar and I set everything. So yeah, it's getting pretty low again, but I still need a few more resources. And here, the only mistake I did was not setting Waboku before playing Morphinjar, but yeah, I just need like 1 or 2 cards and that's it. So yeah, I go for Machina Fortress. I clear the Mizuki just to get him lower, a little bit lower, set everything, and now I go for this just desert. It's fine. Then I can just go ceasefire, and yeah, that's him. So that's it against Zombie. For the third game, I don't really remember. What was he playing? Is this Diva Hero? I don't really know what he's playing. Oh no, okay, yeah, it's the Reptilian deck. So he opened the Jester Cyber Volley combo. I just set a few cards. He blind MST, and again they snipe the accumulated fortune, which sucks. But he's playing the Dandelions tokens, which is pretty good because I was expecting the Dragon, so I can go for a big value burn play. He goes for Stardust, which is fine, doesn't really matter. Attack directly. I take the hits, it's fine. Then I guess I set everything and go for Lava Golem. Deals 1000 damage again. He goes for Caius, and he snipe Secret Barrier, which is a fail, and then just play into the Magic Cylinder. So going to game number 2, and again smokescreen side deck strategy with the Machina Engine. But he's playing Trapstone, which is a pretty good side deck card, and he opened the Snowman Eater for the second time, which is pretty good. So I set a bunch of cards. He goes for Caius, and he sniped the Magic Cylinder. I goes for Roar, he lets it happen. And when I will go for my big chaining play, I will just go for Trapstone and yeah, just lose, pretty much losing the match on this interaction. He attacks directly with Caius, it's fine. I set the Dimension Wall. Yeah, he goes for Synchros 8. No, he goes for Ancient Fair Dragon, which is fine. He attacks with Caius. I go for Dimension Wall to get him lower. And yeah, I try to go for Fortress. It works. I get the second Machina Fortress. I don't know why he's side-decking Light Imprisoning Hero. I clear Ancient Fairy Dragon, but he had Brain Control, so it didn't matter. So yeah, going to game number 3, and this time I start, and it's important. And again, I open with the Machina Gear Frame, gets me the Machina Fortress. I just set a bunch of cards, and because I'm throwing the Trapstone again, so this time I'm just shotgunning everything before I can resolve the Trapstone. So yeah, just draw 4, get him some damage in. You have to trap the shoot and he sniped the breaker, which is fine. So I try to attack, and he opened the Snowman Eater for the third time, which sucks. So I just set 1 just desert. And here, I chain it now, even though it's less damage. But yeah, I was really fearing the Trapstone, so that's why I didn't set that many cards. So I just chain it because I don't want to top deck just desert again. I want to top deck something more proactive. So that's why I chain it now, even though it doesn't do much. So it goes for the Red Dragon Arcfiend, which is a pretty good play because it just clears these tokens, and the Just Desert gets less value. So it really sucks that I didn't set all those cards, but at the same time, since he clears his own field, he's losing his own value, and with the smokescreen strategy, with the Fairy Lily and the Machina, I can just take the game from there with the monsters. So that's what I do. So I clear the Red Dragon Arfian with a level 3 monster, and I set everything. So now I can go for Breaker. I snipe the sets. It's a Fire of Doomsday, which is fine. I can just clear the tokens. And now, what does it top deck? It top deck Vaskii, which you can summon. And yeah, that's just game, just like this. So that's it against the Reptilian deck. So now for the 4th matches, I think I was playing against Quickdraw, and I lost the Rock Paper Scissors. And I start with just the answer, so I just set a bunch of cards and let him go. I think I take the hit from Rocket, it's fine. I go for the big play, so I just deal the 5,000 damage in 1 turn. And now I just need to wait and top deck something good. So I go for Magic Cylinder on the Volcanic Rocket. And now I just need to top deck Burn card, and I'm fine. So I'm just waiting for him to do something. Yeah, he went for Nitro Warrior. Then I go Chain Links just to get the draws. But again, I just don't find any Burn cards. Yeah, I only found 3 of them. So yeah, I keep on trying to find something, but he's paying with the volcanic shell, so he's helping me toward my objective. So he goes for trapdoor shoot, which doesn't matter, and I just found the secret barrel, so that's just game. We're going to game number 2. This time he starts again. And let's see. He opened the heavy storm and Vanity's Fin, and again. People tend to side deck in Vanity's Fin or Fossil Dyna because they're expecting the Battle Fader, which they are right in game 1, but game number 2, I just made them with the Injection Fairy Lady and just clear the Vanity's Fin or the Fossil Dyna, and then I can just summon the fortresses. And since he didn't set anything, even though he might have guards, but I can just race him, so I go for Fortress, it works, then I go for Lily, and look at the just like this, it's a burn deck, but I just put him to 2000 life burns in 1 turn, and I didn't use any of my burn cards. So then I can just set Dimension Wall and pass my turn. He has the Mystical Space Typhoon, which is fine. No, yeah, he wanted to go Debris Dragon and try to clear the Lily. But yeah, I can just pay with Lily again. And you can also set the Debris Dragon, but then I attack with Machina Fortress, then attack directly with Fairy Lily, and that's game 2. So yeah, that's it against Quickdraw, the Quickdraw deck. So yeah, so going back to the rankings, I just have to check because I have no clue. No, not here. Because I think I lost a few matches when playing other cards. So yeah, I'm 377. So yeah, let's just check how high are the people in the top 200 because we have a bit more time. Edison format. So yeah, the first one is already with almost 700. So let's see. Yeah, the very last is like 327. So I think we have to aim for 400. 400 is pretty good, but yeah, I have to play a bit more. So yeah, that's it for the ranking. The day I record this video. And let's check. Yeah, that's yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. So here's the deck list. So yeah, I was playing the Jester Confit just for the Cyber Volley and to make it work with Hour of Darkness. And that's pretty much the only text I was playing in the main deck. And yeah, the Injection Fairy is pretty fire, I think. I suit up the deck and I added 1 Gorz and 1 Blackwing Sirocco, but it didn't come up yet, so I don't really know how I feel about this. But I think next episode I will be playing something less toxic because I know people hate on Chainburn, so I don't really know what I will be playing, but I just wanted to try something different for a change. So yeah, stay tuned for next episode. Bye bye, guys.